Hey everybody, what's going on? It's James here with RTA Outdoor Living. This week, we're going to enter a new territory and look at a topic that extends beyond your outdoor kitchen: gazebos and shade structures. Over the years, we've seen that most of our customers end up wanting to add a shade structure to their outdoor kitchen area. Pavilions, pergolas, and gazebos are the most common options. And for the purposes of this video, we're going to just stick to the gazebo side of the equation. So with that said, let's get started. This may seem like too obvious of a question, but oftentimes many shade structure terms are used interchangeably even though there are distinct differences between them. We'll get to the distinctions between each type in a moment, but for now, let's nail down our description of a gazebo. Gazebos are outdoor shade structures with a solid roof, which oftentimes are pitched. Most gazebos are known to be octagonal in shape, but square or rectangular versions are commonly seen as well. So now that we're clear on that, how do gazebos compare to other shade structures? First, let's look at differences between a gazebo and a pergola. Most likely, you'll be deciding between these two shade structures for your outdoor kitchen. As we've just described, gazebos have a solid, often pitched roof with an octagonal, rectangular, or even a square shape. Pergolas are quite a bit different. While they often have a square shape, pergolas do not have a solid rooftop. Most pergolas will have a lattice structure on top, allowing for plenty of sunlight to shine through. This is the primary difference between the two, and ultimately the deciding factor for you. Do you prefer to have full shade or partial shade at your outdoor kitchen? Another comparison will be the difference between a gazebo or a pavilion. With these shade structures, the distinctions between them are hardly noticeable. Both gazebos and pavilions can have a square shape with a pitched roof. Pavilions tend to lean more into rectangular shapes and flat roofs compared to gazebos. That said, the two shade structures are strikingly similar, and the terms can really be used interchangeably. Now that we've gotten some defining terms out of the way, what are the important considerations when purchasing an outdoor kitchen gazebo? It may not be a topic that's top of mind, but the first thing you'll have to consider with an outdoor kitchen gazebo is safety. Why is this? Well, most gazebos are made with wood, which is a combustible material. Depending on where your outdoor kitchen is located, your built-in grill could contribute to a fire hazard. In fact, there are many grill manufacturers that will void your warranty if it's covered by a flammable structure, so just keep this in mind. That said, there are a couple of ways around this problem. For one, install a vent hood over your outdoor kitchen grill. This will help funnel hot air out of your gazebo and reduce the risk of a fire. And if your heart isn't set on the wood aesthetic, you may consider building your gazebo from a non-combustible material such as stainless steel. Either way, be sure to discuss your proposed safety solution with a trusted professional. Another consideration you'll have to contend with is size. How big should your gazebo be? If it can't comfortably fit over your outdoor kitchen, then that'll defeat the purpose. But it's not just about pure practicality of being able to cover your outdoor kitchen. Do you also want an entertaining area with a coffee table and lounge chairs under the gazebo? Some of the most common gazebo sizes you'll find are 8 foot by 8 foot, 12 foot by 12 foot, 14 foot by 14 foot, and 18 foot by 18 foot. As you might imagine, an 8 foot by 8 foot gazebo is going to be too small for most outdoor kitchen setups. You can fit a modest linear island and not much else. A 12 by 12 or 14 by 14 gazebo will give you more breathing room. You could pair a modest linear island with an entertaining area or fit a good-sized L-shaped outdoor kitchen. With an 18 by 18 gazebo, you can fit a large L-shape or even a U-shaped island with an entertaining area left to spare. Once you've got the desired size down, the last thing you'll have to consider is the cost. Both outdoor kitchens and gazebos are large investments in their own right, so it's important to have reasonable cost expectations before you get too far down the road. As you might expect, gazebos have a huge price range. Currently, most homeowners are paying somewhere around $5,500 to $9,000 for their gazebos. Of course, the more complicated the design, the more expensive the end product will be. But overall, this is a good range to keep in mind. Now that you've got the basics of what an outdoor kitchen gazebo would entail, let's wrap up this video with some inspiring ideas. First up, let's take a look at a stunning outdoor kitchen setup from Matt Labardi out of New Hampshire. Matt's outdoor kitchen gazebo is rectangular, allowing for a ton of open air space underneath. The wooden construction and white paint leans into that classic New England charm, and it's smartly optimized for an outdoor kitchen setup. You'll notice that Matt's galley outdoor kitchen doesn't actually have any cooking appliances in it. There's just a kegerator, refrigerator, and storage forming a relaxing bar area. For cooking appliances, Matt has a separate grill island on the patio next to his house. This is important because by keeping cooking appliances away from the wooden gazebo, he didn't have to worry about adding hood ventilation or potential warranty issues. Once Matt is done grilling, he can bring the food under the gazebo, serve it on the bar, and enjoy a relaxing barbecue with loved ones in the shade. Next, let's take a look at Molly Teeter's outdoor kitchen gazebo down in Arkansas. You'll notice that the gazebo setup here is smaller and tighter around the outdoor kitchen area, creating a distinct cooking station in Molly's backyard. Instead of wood, Molly opted for a metal gazebo. Being a non-combustible material, this significantly reduces potential fire hazards from nearby cooking appliances. But beyond that, the smaller gazebo area creates a cozy atmosphere that lends itself well to the lakeside vibe. Rain or shine, Molly can cook her favorite barbecue dishes under the cover of a beautifully shaded gazebo. All in all, if it fits into your budget, a gazebo is the perfect complement to your outdoor kitchen project. It will allow you to get more use out of your outdoor kitchen and improve the enjoyment of your backyard space. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next video.